The cloud kitchen space is getting packed, guys. In order for you to survive, you must be nimble, you must be smart. In this video, I'm sharing with you the 4 critical benefits of creating multiple brands under one roof so you can dominate your competitors out there. So make sure you guys keep watching. Hello friends, my name is Wilson, your friend in helping you start a thriving small business and a profitable food business. If this is the type of content you enjoy, stuff about Cloud Kitchen, knowledge about it, value about it, make sure you guys go and smash that like button because it shows me and Jason this is the type of content you enjoy. So what do? We create more of these for you. So go ahead and smash that like button. Now before we dive right in, I just want to take a moment, thank our friends over at the On Demand Company for making this video happen. If you're thinking about starting a cloud kitchen business without doing all the legwork, the On Demand Company can help you just do all that. Now, before we dive into the benefits, we must first understand what is a multi-brand cloud kitchen. It is basically having multiple different brands under one roof. For example, you could be owning a taco shop, a sushi joint, or a spaghetti house. All of this under one operations. So we're talking about the same roof, but with different designs, different types of marketing. However, all prepped in that one kitchen. From the outside, these brands, they all look like individual companies. And on the third-party delivery apps, they all have their own listings. And this is exactly how some of the biggest franchise cloud kitchen brands operate, like Rebel Foods. Initially, they first started with one concept, later on to expand into multiple different concepts that have high demand. The beauty with doing this is that all these brands are housed under one roof, under one operation. So if you are already running a cloud kitchen and if you have the capacity to operate more, then operating the multi-brand cloud kitchen model is definitely a no-brainer, and here are the 4 reasons why. The first reason is that now you can expand to a wider audience. If you're operating one brand and one brand only, you're only catering to one specific niche of customer demographic. Whereas now, if you're operating multiple different brands, you're casting a wider net to appeal to a wider audience. For instance, if I'm operating a brand that serves sushi, Wilson's Sushi House, then yes, I'm cornering the sushi market. But whereas customers don't necessarily want to eat sushi every single day. Myself, I would be able to eat it maybe once a week. Sometimes I'm craving burgers, pizzas, spaghetti, which is the reason why if you are operating multiple different brands, you would be able to cater to that one audience multiple different times throughout the entire week. And at the same time, we can actually cater to other pools of people who might not have enjoyed sushi, who would only be ordering pizzas, who would only be ordering burgers. Now I'm expanding my pool even wider. The point is, in today's world and age, people crave for very specific items that fits their lifestyle, their dietary preference, their mood, and basically just what their preference is. When you're having multiple different brands operating under one single roof, now you have the ability to reach multiple different types of people rather than just serving one type of demographic. The second benefit of operating multiple brands is that now you can maximize your returns. When you're operating multiple different brands, now you can utilize the same resource, the same kitchen, the same rent, the same equipment, and also the same staff to create multiple different brands for you. Now, if you were to have some other additional equipment, that would be minimal in terms of investment cost. And since now you're operating multiple different brands, you bring in more revenue coming in now at the same cost. What does that mean? That means your cost goes down substantially in relation to the revenue that you bring in through these multiple brands. The third benefit of a multi-brand cloud kitchen is now you have lower logistic costs. Now, making money in a cloud kitchen operation having one brand is actually very difficult with the high delivery commission costs, with the acquisition costs to bring in your first customers, with the high ingredient costs. This is always going to be a challenge. That's the reason why if you have multiple different brands, this becomes a bargaining chip for you with the delivery apps. This allows you to reach out to your suppliers to get a better deal. This allows you to cross-promote between brands, thus lowering your customer acquisition cost. In addition to that, now you have multiple food items going out the kitchen. You have more delivery drivers coming to get your food. Now your food gets to your customer at a faster speed. It's more fresh. People love your stuff more, better reviews. And this clockwork continues to go upwards, making you even more money. The fourth benefit is now you can test, and test. When you're operating a physical restaurant, it is very difficult for you to test a concept. And the reason is because you are attached to the brand of your physical location. And that's the reason why it's so hard for them to spin out new ideas, to test out new menu items, to test out new cuisine. Very much unlikely for them. Whereas if you're operating multiple different brands in your cloud kitchen, what's going to happen is you have the flexibility to test different items out there, to test different concepts, to test different trends. For instance, if vegan burger is a popular item within your area, what you can do now is spin out a new brand specifically serving vegan burgers to test whether it works or not. And when it does catch on, then this becomes a separate brand. Whereas if this is only a fad and it is completely gone within months, what's going to happen is now you can just rebrand that, take that out, but it has no detrimental effect to your whole operations. This allows you to test more often. It allows you to only keep the brands that are actually making money. And that's the reason why the cost of operating this and testing this is negligible when compared to opening up a physical location. Now, the problem with multiple different brands is that you know how much time and effort it takes to create just one operations. We're talking about the research on seeing what is high in demand. We're talking about development of the menu. We're talking about designing and marketing of your new brand, let alone communicating and coordinating with the third-party apps. That's just one brand. Take that, multiply that by multiple different brands. How would you like that to increase your chances of success by having multiple different brands? And while someone can do it properly for it, this is where the on-demand company comes into play. The on-demand company process is that they do all the research for you to see what is popular around your city. And on top of that, they work with your chefs to see what are some menu items that they can spin off from your original menu to create a brand new operations. So then that way we can minimize the disruption in your operations. And on top of that, they design the new branding for you. They figure out the marketing aspects for you, and they have connections within these third-party apps, which they can set up all the logistics for you as well. All you have to do is to see the orders come in, you fulfill them, and that's it. Some of their clients seen more than 200% increase in their orders just by working with the on-demand company. And best of all, friends, all you have to do is to reach out to them and tell them that Wilson sent you. And you're gonna have the whole entire setup fee waived. We're talking about all the heavy lifting, the setting up, the research, all those stuff completely waived for you if you tell them that Wilson has sent you. Now, you might be thinking, what is the catch? The catch is that you only pay a commission if you generate a sale with them. That means that if you make $0, you pay $0. So for me, this is definitely a no-brainer and pretty much zero risk. All you have to do is to click on the link below and tell them that Wilson sent you in order for you to get your setup fee completely waived. So there you go, friends. I just shared with you the benefits of operating multiple brands in your cloud kitchen. When you're able to utilize multiple different brands, you get to minimize your costs while you make way more in revenue and hopefully more in profits, money in your pockets. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, all that I ask is for you to smash that like button so we know this is something you enjoy, so we make more of this for you. So go ahead and smash that like button. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next video.